what will you become? So far, Star Wars hasn't been around for a long time, and suddenly it came back and everybody was like loving it and they were excited because we had finally had a new Star Wars film. I was very excited for the new Star Wars film. I was really excited that it was going to come out and I really wanted to see it, but unfortunately it was ruined for me by someone and I just lost interest, which really annoyed me because it was avoided spoilers so badly, and suddenly this was here and it wasn't a normal spoiler, it was in your face spoiler and it kind of ruined it. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I'm here to talk about today is the fact that with Rogue One coming out, I was excited. It's another Star Wars film so close to the original one that's out, and I was really excited to hear about it. I didn't know anything about it and hadn't seen the trailer until stories started popping up on my newsfeed, as well as people linking to it, and it's literally about the main character. Jyn Erso is the one person that people are having a huge go at the moment because they don't want a female lead, and it's mainly guys that are doing this. And do you know what? This really pisses me off more than anything because the character looks badass and that is it. Literally the last scene I was very intrigued in seeing in this trailer, and I'm very curious on what happens. But so far it just seems to be loads of people just hating on this film because you have a female lead as a character. Some of the tweets, one response, one on Twitter really got on my nerves, and he's just like, the main character being female and then you'd never have a strong male protagonist all the way through, and we're never gonna see that. And when people called him out, all he was like is, oh, I hate Star Wars, I think it's shit, oh, I don't give a shit about it. And I'm like, do you know what? It's people like you that really just wind other people up. People think trolling is a thing, but to be honest, it's not. What really pisses me off is the fact that people are just turning around and slating this because they don't want a female character to be the lead. But then again, when we have toys and when we have other figures or anything like that, if there is not a female character in there that is in the film, people go batshit crazy, and it's mainly guys going batshit crazy about it, saying that we should have it, she's a strong character. Rey as like this huge character and everybody loved her. From what people have told me, she's a badass character, she was strong, she was thinking, and you kind of think, oh, why didn't people turn around and have a go at her? This is the reason why people have a go. Now that you've got a voice on the internet because you don't like anything, because you're going to tweet and say that this character is the worst, etc, etc, who cares? At the end of the day, the franchise hasn't been around for a very long time, and suddenly, as it's coming back and you're getting more stories, everyone is just jumping on it. I hate this person, I hate having a lead female role, god damn it. The one thing I get that when many people do this is because they don't like having change. It's like, oh, Luke Skywalker, he was the main character in this, and oh my god, it's always been a male lead, blah 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 blah. But hang on a minute, can we not change something up? Again, the film isn't going to suck. It's going to be a good film. And considering the amount of hype and amazingness the Force Awakens gets, why all of a sudden are we just jumping on the bandwagon of saying fuck Rogue One and fuck this character, how dare she be this? At the end of the day, she looks badass, she looks really good, and I think that this is going to be a really good film. And I'm hopefully going to go see it, and I hope it's not going to be spoiled. That's literally what I'm looking for. But right now, it just feels like people are just hating on this because they've seen a trailer, they've seen small clippets, and the only thing that really annoyed me in this trailer was the alarm. Because it sounds like a dying Wookiee. It just literally, I don't know why. I think that in this trailer they tried to get like kind of suspense and like, oh my god, what's happening? And you need to just and I'm like, no. And then suddenly at the end when he's like, what will you become? And it's just like, okay, so you're doing for dramatics. Well done. Well, some of the things that I've seen on the site, people are really excited and hyped to see this film, that they want to see more and it's going to be good, and I hope it is. I really do. It was nice seeing a franchise that hadn't had life brought into it, apart from like TV spin-offs or like say Attack of the Clones, which apparently people say is really good, or like animated, so it's really nice seeing something coming back to the big screen. But now I feel now that most people are jumping on this bandwagon saying that they hate this character, and it just really winds me up because I know what will happen. As soon as the film comes out, those people will be like, oh god, what the fuck did I say? This is an amazing character. Jesus Christ, this is going to be amazing. And it just, to me, it just feels like everyone is having a rant because they don't like this character being the lead of a film. It's just like, do you know what? We should stop thinking like that. We should literally be embracing stuff like this. I guarantee you. And it was the same thing as, I think it was like the character who played Finn, or Finn the character in this, where everyone was saying that they hated a black stormtrooper, how dare they. It had such a huge backlash where people were just going, I'm not going to see this film because you've got this or got that. But yet again, he was a good actor. He was really good in it, apparently. Don't get me, no, see if I'm wrong on this one. I remember that in the original 3, as in 4, 5 and 6, when you had the strong character Princess Leia, that everybody loved this character. If they changed it, if they did anything, people riled up and went, no. If you're sick and tired of strong characters, strong female characters, then does that mean that Leia isn't a strong character? You hated her in all the other films, whatnot. That just irritates me. I don't see anything wrong with having a strong female lead whatsoever, but no, there are people out there that just want to ruin it and just go, fuck it, if I can complain, I can type in, maybe they can do this, rah, rah, rah. At the end of the day, we're getting more Star Wars films. It's been a long time since they've happened, and now we're all exciting, and now that people are just nitpicking and going like, I hate this, what we're doing, ah! If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you're a fan and you hate this, then just enjoy it for the story. Enjoy what you enjoy for, not just bitching and moaning about this female lead. So Rangers, your question of the day is, what do you think about this? Are you annoyed that people are going on about this like female lead, or are you happy that the franchise is continuing? What are your thoughts on all of it? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Check out Yada Games, all that lovely goodness. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.